Good morning, students. Students, let's start with question number 6. We have done 5 questions of exercise 1.2. Now let's proceed to question number 6. Question number 6 is, a machine on an average manufactures 2,825 screws a day. How many screws did it produce in the month of January? So first of all, we will write the given things. What is given to us? In one day, machine manufactures 2,825 screws. Okay. Now, next is how many screws. So in one day, how many screws is manufactures? 2,825. So how many screws did it produce in the month of January? So in the month of January, how many days are there? In the month of January, (31 days are there, children? 31 days. In the month of January, there are 31 days. And in one day, how many screws are manufactured there? 2,825. Suppose you are eating 2 chocolates in one day. So how many chocolates will you eat in 10 days? 2 multiplied by 10 means 20 chocolates you will eat in 10 days. So in that way only, if my machine manufactures 2,825 screws in one day. So in the month of January, there are 31 days. So screws produced by machine in the month of January will be equals to 31 2,825 multiplied by 31. So it will be equals to 87,575. 87,575 screws. Understood this thing? So in one day, machine manufactures how many screws, children? 2,825. And in the month of January, 31 days are there. So screws produced by machine in the month of January will be 2,825 multiplied by 31. So the answer will be 87,575. Understood this thing? Now, let's move to question number 7. A merchant had rupees 78,596 with her. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets at rupees 1,200 each. So how much money will remain with her after the purchase? So we'll start the solution with the given things. What is given to us? A merchant had rupees 78,596 with her. Okay. Now, She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets. Radio sets. So number of radio sets is number of radio sets. It is equals to what? 40. She wants to purchase how many radio sets, children? 40 radio sets. And the cost of one radio set is what? Cost of one radio set is given. It is 1200 rupees. 1200 rupees. So what will be the cost of 40 radio set, children? If the cost of one chocolate you know, so will you able to find the cost of 10, 20, 30? Yes, you will be able by multiplying them. Okay. Suppose the cost of one chocolate is 20 rupees. So what will be the cost of 3 chocolates? It will be 20 multiplied by 3. So in the same way, the cost of one radio set is given as 1200 rupees. So how you will find out the cost of 40 radio set, children? By multiplying them. So the cost of 40 radio sets will be equals to what? 1200 multiplied by 40. So what will be their multiplication, children? It will be 48,000. Okay, it will be 48,000. The cost of 40 radio sets is 48,000. Understood, children, this thing? The cost of one radio set was given. So we will be able to find that cost of 40 radio sets. It is 48,000. Now, what is the next thing? How much money will remain with her after the purchase? Now, merchant was having 78,596 rupees with her. She purchased 40 radio sets with rupees 48,000. So money left with her will be equals to what? If you will subtract this 48,000 with 78,596, so you will get the money which is left by her. Understood this thing, children? See, how much money in the starting? 78,596. She purchased 40 radio sets for rupees 48,000. Now the money left with her will be what? 78,596 minus 48,000. So it will be equals to what? Suppose you are having 50 rupees and you purchased chips, Lays, Kurkure with 30 rupees. So how much money you are left? 20 rupees. 50 minus 30. So in the same way, she was having 78,596 with her and she purchased radio sets with 48,000 rupees. So money left with her will be 78,596 minus 48,000. So the answer will be 30,592. By subtracting, you will get this answer. So the money left with her will be 30,592. You can do subtraction by your own. Understood, children? Okay. Now the next question is, a student multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. See, there is one student and he wants to multiply 7,236 by 56, but by mistake he multiplied with 65. Okay, so by how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? So how we will solve? So the wrong answer will be what? Wrong answer. By mistake, what he does, children? See, 7,236 he multiplied with 65. He multiplied with 65. So the answer will be what? This will be the answer he got by multiplying. This you can do by yourself, children. Comma, comma. He multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. So the correct answer was 56. Okay. Correct answer 7,236 multiplied by 56. So the answer will be what? So here the answer will be 6. Okay. So he had to multiply this 7,236 with the 56, but by mistake he multiplied with 65. So what is the difference they are asking? By how much was his answer greater than the correct answer? So they are asking that how much, by how much. So for if they are asking that by how much, so there you have to do the subtraction. So difference in answer, difference means there you have to find the difference. Okay, difference means subtraction. In you have to do subtraction in answers will be what? 470,340 minus 405216. So after subtraction you will get 65,124. Okay, so in this way, so a student, what he did, a student multiplied 7,236 by 65 instead of multiplying by 56. So we got the wrong answer like this, 4,70,340, and the correct answer was 5,260 in this way. So difference in answers we got by subtracting that. Okay, so in this way, this will be the answer. Now let's move to next question. To stitch a shirt, 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed. How much cloth is needed? 2 meter 15 centimeter. Out of, now there is a 40 meter cloth, children. Out of 40 meter, how many shirts can be stitched and how much cloth will remain? Now children, there is 40 meter cloth is given to you. Suppose there is a tailor and he had 40 meter of cloth. He wants to stitch shirts from that cloth. Okay. One shirt can be stitched from this amount of cloth, 2 meter 15 centimeter. So they are asking that out of 40 meter of cloth, how many shirts can be stitched? Understood? So how we will do? See here. Cloth required to stitch one shirt. Suppose we are writing the given things. Cloth required to stitch one shirt will be equals to what? 2 meter 15 centimeter. Now children, one important thing is that first of all convert meter into centimeter. So you know 1 meter equals to what? 100 centimeter. So 2 meter will be equals to what? 200 centimeter. 2 multiplied by 100. 2 meter will be equals to 2 multiplied by 100 centimeter. So it will be equals to 200 centimeter. So what will be the answer for this? Cloth required to stitch one shirt. So it will be equals to 215 centimeter. Okay, 200 centimeter and 15 centimeter. So cloth required to stitch one shirt will be 215 centimeter. We are converting into the same quantity. Okay, so 215 centimeter, children. Now length of cloth equals to what? 40 meter. So it will be equals to, now again we will convert meter into centimeter for changing into the same quantity. Okay, it is given in centimeter, no? So we will convert length of cloth also in centimeter. So 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter, children. So 40 meter will also equals to 40 multiplied by 100 centimeter. So it will be equals to 400 centimeter. Understood? Now we arrived here that length of cloth is 400 centimeter. Out of 400 centimeter, 215 centimeter cloth is required to stitch one shirt, children. To stitch one shirt, how much amount of cloth is required? 215 centimeter. So they are asking that how many shirts can be stitched with this? So number of shirts can be stitched will be equals to, since if we want to find out the number of shirts or number of anything, so there you have to divide, children. There we are doing the division. So division of what? 400. See, yeah, here 4,000 will come, na? There is 40 multiplied by 100, so it is 4,000. So 4,000 divided by 215. So if you will do the division, children, you will get 18 shirts. 18 in the quotient. 18 in the quotient you will get, and in the remainder you will get the 130. So 18 shirts can be stitched and 130 centimeter cloth will remain. Understood? So the cloth required to stitch one shirt was 2 meter 15 centimeter. So we convert it into the same quantity in centimeter only, because it was given in meter and centimeter. So here we convert it into centimeter only. So 215 centimeter cloth required to stitch only one shirt, children. Now length of cloth was given as 40 meter. So 40 meter we can also convert into centimeter by multiplying by 100. So 4,000 centimeter cloth was given to us, means given to that person who is stitching the shirt. Now number of shirts can be stitched will be 4,000 divided by 250, means the total amount divided by the amount which is required for stitching one shirt. So 18 was the answer in the quotient. After dividing this 4,000 by 250, and 130 centimeter cloth will remain. Okay, 130 was the remainder, so it is the remaining cloth, we can say. So this will be your answer. Understood, everyone? In this way you can do. Thank you.